I'm out here chilling before I go in the house. But I want to have a conversation with you. You do not have to do it all. When I owned my bed and breakfast, I bought my house at $77,000. I paid $500 retainer for it. I got $500 retainer back after closing. It was a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. And then when I sold it, after I got the deck for it and the fence for it, wooden, I sold it for $120K. That was my first bed and breakfast. And while I had the bed and breakfast, I went ahead and I did bartending on the side. I was working for a major insurance company. I did bartending on the side. And then I also went ahead and got my minister's license so I could marry people. And then I was doing things like major, like Indy 500, Sublimotion, Indy Pride. So I got receipts for those. And I would have the rest of the house rented out, and I would stay in the garage part. I had a sleep sofa there. So when major events, motorsport, things like that came around, that's what I was doing. I really couldn't use my garage for a car since I was sleeping in there. Plus I had 4 racks of clothes. Plus I had jewelry. Plus I was hosting events, and if I hosted events, I would clear it out and I would have folks in there for events. I was working on building it to become a room, laying carpet down and everything. When I sold it, it was like, hey lady, a garage is a major focal point. We're going to change this back into a garage. Fine, whatever. I got the house thinking when I bought it, this is my dream house for me and whoever is going to be here later on in life. Do not put your life on pause in regards to thinking about what you may or may not have. Now, I'm raised in a really wonderful environment. Got a dad, got a mom, they married. They showing the blueprint for what it should be, or perhaps could be. And when I bought the house, that's what I had in mind. I went through a lot of things in that house to teach me very important lessons that I need today. And it is not your job to furnish the foundation, although you should, according to your first house in astrology and the other 12 houses, have foundation. Look beyond. Look beyond what is offered to you. Search beyond that. Seek out educators, mentors, Sherpers, whoever else you got to think beyond the realm of, oh, this is what it is. Think beyond the poetry people, the comedy people, this is where I gotta be to be wherever your destination is, which is a calling by the Creator for your destiny markers, not just in where you are, but all over the globe. As a military brat, I have lived all over the globe, which is why when I came back here and tried to synchronize and autopilot to what folks were doing, I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't. And be okay with that. Be okay in it. Resonate in it. Bathe in it. Meditate to it. That's not where you're supposed to be, because you're supposed to be globally. Catch on there when you can. Presenting the message. Laying in the message. Yeah. And it doesn't really matter what other folks think of you. Handle your own. So, like, I'm going to pull an example. Harriet Tubman. They doing what they need to do. They handling what they need to handle. Caucasian man's like, hey, I see y'all. I'm about to handle all y'all and the babies. Harriet Tubman's like, please. Pop. Yep, some things happen. I'm trying to watch my language, even though it's an educational video. And he was going through audacity, and entitlement, and she's like, I'm on the other side, and we got what we need to go ahead and get through. You need to have that same mentality. Go ahead and do what you gotta do, minus the BS, to get where you need to get to. It's a little dark out here. Oh, there we go. Good to see you, darlings. So, what you're going through is temporary. Oh. Excuse me. Pardon me. It is not the whole shish kebab or whatever else it is. This too shall pass. I'm glad I could help if I did help. Hopefully I did. And the rapture, if it comes to get y'all folks who want it to happen, ooh-wee. But if it don't, because I done watched a couple of things since then, you probably need to come and see me. Because there's more to life than waiting on the unaliving. And I can show you how, when, what, why, and what for. Just a suggestion. But yeah, that's where we at now. There's a lot going on in the world right now. I've written pieces on Charlie Kirk. My first piece I wrote on Charlie Kirk was, who the F is Charlie Kirk? Until Grant sent me the video he did for the 10X Mastermind. I was like, who is this? And then I realized, oh, I've watched him explain the turning point. Condolences to him and the fam. But I think the best person, actually two, Charlie Kirk An Exploration by Barack Obama. And then Charlie Kirk, An Exploration by one of my major Sherpas, which is Valerie Love. Explained it beautifully. Should be focusing on that no way. Because the creator... Oh, I met someone the other day and he was like, he went to a predominantly I don't know if I want to call it what, Caucasian school, and they were like, yeah, you're really fortunate. And we were going through a conversation back and forth because I was looking at a book he was reviewing or reading, and he was looking at mine, and I was just like, he was explaining a lot to me educational wise, this Caucasian man, and I was just like, oh, okay. But he said he had to wake up. He realized some things was different and missing. And I told him, yeah, a box of crayons has many different colors in it for you to be able to color the universe, the galaxy. If you put white on white paper, baby, you're not coloring nothing. He realized something was missing, even though he was being taught some things different. As far as privilege. You know what? I appreciate him sharing that with me. I almost thought to give him my number, but I was like, you know what? I got way too many books to write, way too many classes to create, and some other things. And I was just like, he liked to talk a lot. I learned what I was supposed to learn in that very moment that I learned it. And I know how to decipher and accept things for what they are at the moment, and then let them go back into the universe. And I will let you go back, baby, into the universe. I sure will. Because that's not my job. That's not my mission. The Creator has a different mission for me. And, oh, I'm watching the bug cross. Anyway, yeah. So, and I know to be careful with who I spend my time with. So, yeah, let him go. A lot has gone on since I seen y'all last. From strange men, from Caucasian men offering me stuff, from who own stuff and are like, so it's been a lot of deciphering going on. You know what I chase? In Valerie Love's book, when she talks in regards to spells, and I took that ACIM class with her for a whole year, and a few other things. But the main thing that sticks out to me that she talked about was chase wisdom. Chase wisdom and everything will be added unto you. Ignore money and chase wisdom. And baby, I love chasing wisdom. When I was growing up, my most subjects that I didn't really particularly deal with was history. I'm reading Eliphas Levi. Baby, that ain't nothing but history. I am reading Kemetic religions. That ain't nothing but history. I am reading Orishas. That ain't nothing but history. I am going through Gematria codes and Vedic astrology and Mayankavity. Baby, that ain't nothing but history. Listen. Those were things I didn't like. or didn't have a taste for growing up. I now sell it. Let that resonate. Let it sink in. I can't get enough of it. Aleister Crowley. I am studying it. I am the black piece they was missing from whatever it is they was doing. And I'm okay with that because I'm here now to bring the black piece, the African American piece, the whatever kind of piece. And I don't mind. I love it. But back when I was growing up in high school, where they didn't teach the truth, I was just like, oh, now I'm here. I could do multi-dimensional, multi-maps, whatever else there is. And I look forward to providing truth to people that are still on the hamster wheel, that are still asleep, that are not woke, that are just coming off something, that think they're about to be caught up from the rapture because they don't really understand why they're here, what they're experiencing, and the details behind it, and not loving who they are, not knowing where they come from, and everything else. I'm okay with that. I can handle that. Yeah, let's do it. I'm here for it. And the rapture ain't gotta be just this day, because I watched some things earlier. It can be whenever going forward, just as long as you know that the Creator decides to rapture and who goes. And it's not going to be a huge amount, it's going to be a small amount. Now, sigh while I'm relaxing. Nobody knows the time, the hour, like a thief in the night. And folks can try to, especially if they feel audacity and entitled to particulate. I don't even know if that's the word. To delegate. Let's do that. When, who, what, or how. Stop trying to put the Creator in a box. The stepchildren haven't realized a few things. I call them stepchildren. They still are children. They're birthed from black folks. They don't know it. They're operating off of the knowledge that they do have. And it's okay. Well, no. But it will be. As above, hermetic principle, so below. I'm going to have a wonderful time watching everything unravel and being here for all the causes. Before they go visit their destiny markers. That's what I'm here for. The evolution. The rise in collective consciousness. The wokeness. I am here for all of that. Oh, baby. Baby. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Let's all wake up. Let's all stop being divisive. Not divisive according to people, but divisive according to the collective. I'm here for it. Let's do it. Anyway, I'm out. I've had a wonderful time. It's been awesome. Mwah.